Good evening. I'm talking this evening to Sir Arthur Grebe Streebling.
No, you're not.
Excuse me.
No, you're not. You're not at all. You're talking to Sir Arthur Strebe Greebling. You're confusing me with Sir Arthur Grebe Streebling. The T is silent as in fox. Good evening.
I'm sorry, Sir Arthur. Actually, I'd like to ask Sir Arthur about his rather unique restaurant, the Frog and Peach.
This seems like the ideal opportunity. What with me being here and you being there, the ideal opportunity. Seize it.
If you would tell us something about the Frog and Peach, Sir Arthur, how did the idea come to you?
Yes, well, the idea of the frog in peach came to me in the bath. Oh, a great many things come to me in the bath, mainly mosquitoes, various forms of water snakes and vermin of the like. But on this occasion, a rather stunning and unique idea. I suddenly thought, where can a young couple go with not too much money, feeling a bit hungry, a bit peckish, wanting something to eat? Where can they go? Where can they go and get a really big frog and a damn fine peach? Where can they go? And the answer came, nowhere. And it was on this premise that I founded the Frog and Peach.
On this premise?
On these very premises, yes, precisely, yes.
How long ago did you start this venture?
Tricky to say. Certainly within living memory. It was shortly after World War II. Do you remember World War II? Oh, ghastly, absolutely ghastly business. I was against the whole thing.
I believe we all were, Sir Arthur.
Yes, well, I wrote a letter.
Getting back to the Frog and Peach, how has business been?
Let me answer that in two parts. Business hasn't been, and there hasn't been any business. Oh, these last 35 years have been a rather lean time for us here at the old F&P.
But don't you feel that you're at a slight disadvantage, being stuck out here in the middle of a bog in the heart of the Yorkshire moors?
I think the word disadvantage is awfully well chosen here. Yes, that is where we're at. We are at a disadvantage, stuck out here in the middle of a bog, in the middle of the Yorkshire moors. But I thought, rightly or wrongly, possibly both, that the people of this country were crying out for a restaurant without a parking problem. Yes, and here in the middle of a bog, in the heart of the Yorkshire moors, there is no problem parking your car. A little difficulty extricating it, of course, but parking is a sheer joy.
Don't you also feel that you're at a disadvantage with regard to your menu?
Yes, this has been a terrible disadvantage to us. Have you seen it?
Very briefly.
That's the only way to see it. Oh, I mean, the choice is so limited. You only have 2 dishes to choose from. Oh, now what are they? Blast. Oh, I should know this by heart after 35 years. Oh, yes. First, there is frog à la pêche. Frog à la pêche is basically a large frog covered in boiling Cointreau with a large peach stuck in its mouth. Oh, it's one of the most disgusting sights I have ever seen. The only alternative to a frog à la pêche is even worse. It's pêche à la frog. In this case, a peach is brought to your table by the waiter, again covered in boiling Cointreau.
The waiter?
Very often the waiter is covered in boiling Cointreau, but the policy here is to aim the Cointreau at the peach. The peach is then sliced open down the middle to reveal... Oh, God, it's so nasty. To reveal about 300 squiggling black tadpoles. Oh, it's the most nauseating sight I have ever seen in my life. It's enough to put you off your food, which is a damn good thing, considering what the food is like.
Who does the cooking?
My wife? My wife does all the cooking, and luckily she does all the eating as well. She's not a well woman.
She's not a well woman.
She's not a well woman. And she very much resents having to go down the well every morning to feed the frogs. Oh, she dislikes it intensely. We have to lower her screaming on a rope. Ah! Oh, the frogs don't like it either.
How did you meet your wife?
I met Morag under somewhat very unusual circumstances. It was during World War II. You remember that thing I tried to stop? Well, she blew in through the window on a piece of shrapnel and became embedded in the sofa. Oh, one thing led to her mother, and we were married in the hour. Her mother is a very powerful woman. She can break a swan's wing with the blow of her nose. Kids love that at parties.
Yes, well, getting back to the Frog and Peach.
By all means.
The whole adventure of the Frog and Peach sounds a bit disastrous.
Oh? Well, I don't think I'd use the word disastrous here. No, I think catastrophic is closer to the mark. Well, the whole venture of the Frog and Peach has been a total failure and a huge catastrophe.
Do you think, though, Sir Arthur, that you've learned from your mistakes?
Oh, yes, I've learned from my mistakes, and I'm sure I could repeat them exactly.
Thank you, Sir Arthur Grebe Streebling.
Streeb Griebling.